Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn the next part of Module 6, the information transfer and interpretation of data, that is, flowchart. In the previous lecture, we learned about tree diagram and how it is interpreted and the information from the tree diagram transferred into the paragraph with the help of statements of generalization, comparison, contrast, and prediction. In flowchart, we are going to learn how it is a process, the information presented through the process. See, here is an example, that is, flowchart is used to represent a schematic process and procedure that takes place in successive stages as in a production process from a raw material to finished product. See the following flowchart of steel making process. Here you are going to learn how the information should be written down in the flowchart or any process with the help of flowchart. In this particular process of manufacturing steel, how the particular information is presented. There are boxes and arrows, and in that box the information is written in very precisely. Transportation of raw material to plant. Plant means that particular plant of manufacturing plant. Second process, melting of iron or iron ore and adding the limestone. That is how the steel is manufactured. Second stage of melting. Third, removing the slag and coke is burned to heat the ore. How the particular mixture added and the process of removing of slag. Fourth stage, see here arrow is shown. How it is shown. Next stage, pig iron purified by melting and magnesium, nickel and chromium are added. Rolling, pressing, casting and forging. This is the particular information. What is the exact process is done in the manufacturing of steel is given here. This is the flow chart where you can immediately visualize the process. Immediately you can understand how the flow chart shows the process of manufacturing of steel, and you can understand the steps, and at the same time it saves your time of reading of the paragraph. But when you are going to transfer this information into the paragraph, what kind of language, style, cohesive devices should be used, and it is very necessary to write down the flow chart as well as the paragraph. You should know how to convert the flowchart into the paragraph and vice versa, that is, narrative paragraph into the flowchart. So, read the following paragraph, that is, the above information given in flowchart can be described in a narrative paragraph as follows. See, here you can understand how the words are used in it. The particular words, cohesive devices underlined in your textbook. Through the means of transport, firstly, the raw material is taken to the steel plant. The raw material exists in the form of iron ore. Then the process of iron melting takes place. Limestone is added into the iron ore. Then the slag is removed and coke is burned to heat the mixture. After that, molten material of ore is poured into molds called pigs. Later, pig iron is purified through melting and oxidizing the impurities. Then the magnesium, nickel, and chromium are added into the purified mixture of pig iron. Finally, the mixture is taken for rolling, casting, and forging process. See here how the time related things, time related cohesive devices, and adverbs are used. First, use of. To describe a flowchart, you need to use time relators, adverbs such as afterwards, first, here. In this paragraph, the first sentence, firstly, is used. Then, latter, next, then, finally, formerly, previously, before, earlier, again, since, after that, etc. In this particular paragraph, what kind of time relators or the time linkers, especially adverbs, are used? You can see in this particular paragraph, firstly, after that, then, after that, latter, then, and finally are the time relators used. Next part, use of enumerators such as first, foremost, firstly, thirdly, to show descending order. The process and the order of the process is used. A process is shown in the paragraph with the help of the enumerators. Again, you have to use, or you can also start with the phrases such as to begin with, to start with, for a start, and to describe, medical, medial, next, then, and to show final order such as finally, lastly, to conclude, etc. So, here you can understand time relators, enumerators, and phrases are the most important part to show the process into the paragraph. When you are going to convert any flowchart, you must know those time relators for using in the paragraph. So, Here it is about the flow chart. There is a task in your textbook on page number 143 about prepare a flow chart based on the information given below. Task A, task 3 part A, and task B about the here in the task A you have to create a flow chart from the given information, and in the next task you have to write down the paragraph with the help of the given flowchart. Here is a car loan process is given in the flowchart, and you have to use the time markers wherever necessary and write down the paragraph. And in the next lecture we will learn about the pie diagram. Here you can again understand how information should be transformed from the one form to another form. In the next part, we will learn about the pie diagram and the bar diagram. So, till then, stay safe, stay home.